Hello, my name is Bruno Capuano. I'm part of the .NET, the Cloud Advocate team, and today we're going to talk about RAG because, hey, RAG is cool, and there is a way to use RAG with .NET using all local resources. So, hey, let's go and take a look. Let me share my screen. So, first of all, what is RAG? We have so many documents. We have amazing documentation, like the official one from the models on Azure OpenAI, where basically we explain how we can use RAG, Retrieval-Augmented Generation. Is a pattern that basically allows us to use large language models like GPT or 5.3. We are going to use 5.3 today, and incorporate external data. So when we chat with them, like ChatGPT, we can get access to this data. We have, as I said, more information here, like this is specifically for .NET and AI. And today we are going to show a couple of samples that are parts of the 5.3 cookbook and also the Ollama-CSharp-Playground. And the whole idea here is that the way that this works is we are going to get this data, external data, like in example, books, PDF, databases, or more, and we need to use another model, another large language model to generate chunks from the original data and to store this in a vector database that we can later use to search. And the large language model will help us to put everything together. In the cloud world, we usually use GPT-4o in example, and AVA 002 or 003 to generate these embeddings. Today, we are going to do something different. We are going to use 5.3 running in local mode to ask a question, and then we are going to add a memory that we are going to generate chunks from information, and then we are going to show this. We are going to ask the same question using the memory and the 5.3 model. Let's take a look at the code. This is the important part. So the question that we want to ask today, sorry about that, this is a silly one, is what is my favorite superhero? When we ask the question the first time, because the model is not trained on my data, it's going to say, hey, I don't know what you are talking about. We're going to test this later. So we are going to generate a chat model first. We are going to generate with 5.3 using Ollama, and we are going to ask the question, which is basically this line here, and we are going to show the responses in real time. Then we are going to create a memory vector using embeddings, specific embeddings I'm going to show you. And by the way, this is all open source, you can download and use. And we are going to generate some facts here, like Gisela's, she was the first one who created this, sent for this, favorite superhero is Batman, mine one is Invincible, and more. And we are going to ask the question again, this time generating arguments, the kernel arguments, and when we ask the question, we are going to pass also the arguments. So let's see how this works. I am going to switch to, I have everything up and running here in a container. So what I am going to do first, let me create a terminal here. What I am going to do first is I am going to generate a new terminal and I'm going to run the 5.3 model. The model is running. Remember, you can run this in code space for free. Take a look at my previous video. And then we are going to do here, basically, ask a question. And we see here that, hey, I cannot generate real-time Word information on individuals, yada, 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 because this is a model not trained with this. But remember, we have also our sample. So let's close this. We have also our sample that is going to allow us to run this using Ollama first in the local model web 5.3 and then using our memory. Let's take a look. Let's go to the main folder and let's do a .NET run. And the next question, this is the one that we want to do, is Bruno's favorite superhero is Invincible. And remember, if we go back to the code, this came here because we generate a collection or information here where we have an ID and the text. We store this in a memory plugin, in a memory, created a plugin, and we add the plugin to semantic kernel. So when we are doing the search, we are also allowing, saying semantic kernel use the plugin. That's how we get here. Remember, you can test everything here. You can go to the Ollama-CSharp Playground or the 5.3 cookbook and start to use it. It's super easy. Everything is here ready to play. And as usual, this was great. Super happy. This is RAG in a couple of minutes, all using local resources. If you want to go big, use Azure resources. And hey, see you next one. Thanks.